Hey, what is going on guys? Jolts here, and back with another video, and today we're going to be going over my Jack build. So I have three different builds here, the Jacob's build, and also the Hyperion build, and the Grenade build. So if you want to download the save for yourself, I will link it down in the description. It will be in PC format. If you want to use it on PS3 or Xbox, you got to convert the save. I will link tutorials down there too for you. Anyways, let's get into the build. Okay, so first off we have the Absolute Zero. This is going to be for applying cryo. You can actually apply this to any gun with a certain skill. We'll get to that in a bit. Flare, this is going to be for spamming. You can do a lot of DPS with this. 2 for Iron, this is going to be for spamming too. This is actually a really high DPS weapon. The Laser, now this is the only launcher in the game that can hit critical hits. And so it's used for basically second wins. Shield of Ages, really tanky shield, good for survival. The CEO class mod, now this is going to be for spamming a ton of bullets. We'll get to that in a bit. Stormfront, this is for getting kill skills. The Eddy, awesome for survival. Also drops boosters, which can give you money, which stacks money as power. A skill we'll get to in a bit. The Quad, now this is actually more DPS than the Flare. The Flare is better for spamming. The Quad's better for like short durations of spamming for like bosses, stuff like that. The Diop, now there's a glitch with this weapon in which you get the yellow glitch. And once you get the yellow glitch from reloading multiple times, you can swap to any weapon you want, you know, Flare, whatever. And it's going to transfer the yellow effect to that gun. And you can spam even more bullets, but like I said, it's a glitch, so I don't recommend using it unless you want to, you know, have some fun. Development of all the elements. Now this is for the Hyperion build. Jacob's weapons don't come in elements, so these are going to be good for like shields or robots or flesh or whatever. And you can actually do some really nasty damage with these. Luck Cannon, so with the spamming build, you can actually take and spam this more than once, even though it has 1 ammo in the clip. So you can do some pretty good damage with it. Bada booms of all the elements. This is going to be for like spamming or second wins. You know, you don't always have to use this one if you don't want to. The Maggie, good for spamming and also really good DPS. And I should mention too, DPS is damage per second. Logan's gun for regenerating rockets, put that on with the Sham and you can shoot the floor and regen rockets. Laserdiscer, good for second wins and also for the grenade build. Vibra-Pulse, this is for healing if needed. The Wombat, now with the Wombat you can actually do a glitch with it. So when you shoot it and drop it before the bullets land, you can do it with the mouse and keyboard like that, or you can actually shoot it and go in your inventory and drop it like that. It will actually do friendly fire damage. And with that in mind, you can kill Nell without actually doing all the waves, and you can farm like Skull Mashers really easily. The Probe, now I don't use it on Jack, but I do have it in case you want to use it. The Tasers of all the elements for the Hyperion build, super accurate, and you can hip fire it. So now we have the Boomicorn. So every time you shoot it, it makes a horse noise. As you, oh, I'm sorry, dude. As you can hear there. And with the spamming build, it actually does some pretty good damage. And the cool thing about this weapon too is it does all the elements. Moonscaper, so this gun is for like rocket jumping, so when you shoot it at the floor and shoot it with a Logan's gun, or any gun that has splash, you will actually start flying. So shoot the floor, yeah, you can see there it kind of already blew up. NPCs, if they walk over it, it automatically blows up too, so you shoot the floor, if it rises, that's good, jump off of it like that, and yeah, you can get some serious hair. That was only 1 shot too, you can shoot 3 shots, or even more. Alright, here's 3. Yeah, pretty crazy. The Phrygia, this is for cryo. I don't use it too often because I use the Absolute Zero, but they're both really good. Also, the Phrygia is non-DLC, so if you don't have the Claptrap DLC, you can always use that instead. The Projection class mod. So this is the class mod for the Hyperion build. You can boost a lot of like stats for your Hyperion weapons. The Best Man class mod, this is for the grenade build. A skin? You don't get that. A Quasar, this is good for grouping up enemies and also good for killing. Longbow Cryo, so this is good for freezing if you need it. Ak, this is for like RK5 or like any flying enemy, EOS, whatever you want to use it on. So when you shoot them with this on, your bullets do flak damage like a flacker shot, and it will do extra damage. Bomber, this is for the grenade build, more grenade damage. Acrobat, this is for getting around, so if you stomp the ground you have more movement speed. Strafing Run, now I don't use it often, but if you're in the air you can reload and fire faster. I would only use this for like the Hyperion build because fire rate doesn't matter on Jacob's weapons. Precision, this is for a lot of critical hit damage, good for the Jacob's or Hyperion build. Clear Skies, now I prefer to use this over the Ak for flying enemies, it does more damage for them. Bulwark and Champ for absorbing shots, so you don't have to worry about like enemies with lasers or whatever, you can kind of run through an area safely. And yeah, that's all the items. Let's go over the build. Okay, so this is a hybrid build for my Hyperion and Jacob's build. The grenade build's a little bit different, we'll get to that in a bit. So first off, we have Expendable Assets, and this is going to be for summoning jacks, but with my build, I don't care about their health or anything like that. I'm only using them for kill skills, which we'll get to in a second with this skill. Best foot forward, so when you kill an enemy, you actually get more duration on your jacks. Take their freedom, so when you get a kill, you get really, really good health regen. Like, it's actually stupid. Like, you don't even need like the Vibra-Pulse or like any healing grenades or nothing like that, because this will get you covered. Jack's cash, so when you get a kill, you get a stack, and when you get 4 stacks, you get a free grenade. And so what's cool about this too is even if you have 0 grenades, you can still throw a free grenade. On my mark, so when you have your jacks out and you press the action skill button, hovering over an enemy, you actually throw a free grenade. And this works even if you have 0 grenades, and it's, you know, a free grenade, so why not use it? Integrity, so you get a huge damage bonus when your enemies are below 40% health. Collaborate, you get even more damage when your jacks die. Synergy, even more damage and critical hit. Teamwork, a really good healing skill too, so in combination with the Take Their Freedom skill, your health is going to be full all the time. And you get this when one of your jacks die. Commitment, so when one of your jacks dies, you get a huge fire rate and reload speed bonus. And this is awesome for the Hyperion build. Accountability, so when one of your jacks takes damage, you get extra fire rate and reload speed. Winning, so when you get a kill, you get more movement speed, and also your shield will recharge. Believe, when you get a kill, you get more damage, fire rate, reload speed, and accuracy. Here we are with leadership. So this skill is the most broken skill. It might be the most broken skill in the game, I must say. So when your jack dies, you get a kill skill. Yeah. So you probably heard me say kill skill quite a bit. So this skill, this skill, this skill, these here, this. And the cool thing about this is it could be if you summon them and desummon, as you can see there, kill skills. Or if you summon them and run away, they kind of respawn near you. And that counts as a kill skill too. Okay, check this out. You can see that right there, but if I run away, they respawn, kill skill. Yeah, that is stupid OP. And you can look at my bar right now, look at all those skills I have right now. They're just like stacking up like crazy. And also, if you're gonna fight for your life, you get a free second win pretty much from your jack dying. And that's a reason why we don't focus on their health at all, because we want them to die for the kill skills. High frequency trading, this is for swap speed. Incentives, so when you swap weapons, you actually get a stack, and it stacks 4 times. And the more you stack it, the more fire rate you get. And that is awesome for the Hyperion build. Marginal benefit, so when you throw a grenade, you have a chance to reload all your weapons. Money is power, so each time you get a stack of money, like the yellow money on the ground, you get more damage by 0.25%. And it stacks up to 999. So basically, this is kind of like a passive skill. You just kind of forget about it and your damage builds up over time. Company Man, so for each Hyperion weapon equipped, you have more accuracy and critical hit damage. And with the Hyperion build, you can do some serious work with that. So let's put the projection on and the Hyperion weapons. And these are all Hyperion too, so you're set there. Oh, that's flat off. Put on Quasar. So that's 7 Hyperions. I keep the Absolute Zero on for the Cryo buff, you'll see in a second. And you can see here we have 7 stacks. So we're getting a bonus, I don't want to do math, but a lot of extra critical hit and accuracy. Absolute Advantage. Okay, this is the other broken skill in the game. So when you get a kill skill, like I said before, from like leadership, you running away from jacks or whatever, you actually get a chance for a free shot. And with the Jacobs build, put that on, and let's put on, I guess, I don't know, Flare? There it is. Okay, so get a kill skill, and check this out. Yeah. You can spam quite a bit. You get a lot of free shots. And that goes for any weapon too. Hyperions, Jacobs, the quad, snipers. Launchers are a little bit different. You get a 44% chance not to consume ammo. And finally, sponsored by. So this skill is actually really good. You can see here, you get a bunch of bonuses depending on which weapon manufacturer you have on. So the one we take advantage of is Malawan. And you can see that 25% damage as elemental. So when you swap away from a weapon, you get the bonus. And you can see here, I have Malawan on. I swapped to Jacobs, and now we have Malawan right here. So this player now has Cryo, so you can freeze all your enemies. It's pretty broken. And if you swap from Jacobs to Malawan, now you have Jacobs, which is gonna be more damage, right? Yeah, more damage. So with the Malawan one, you can actually put on like whatever you want. Let's put on the Vibra-Pulse. It's shock. So if I swap from the Vibra-Pulse to the Jacobs, I now have Malawan down here. And my player's gonna do shock damage too. And yeah, that's the build. Okay, so for the grenade build, it's still pretty much the same. But all you gotta do is take the 5 points from here and put it over here. That's it. And this skill, you can actually buff it even more with the Best Man class mod. And what's going to happen is when your grenades are low, you get a bigger mag size bonus and more grenade damage. It's actually a really powerful skill. It's really good for boss smashing. You want to use like the Laserdiscer or the Kanitas laser for that too. Oh, and also put on the Bomber Oz kit too for more damage. All right, that's the skill tree. That's Jack covered, and let's go ahead and show off the builds.
I need backup. One down, one up. See how you feel with lots of me. That's one less badass.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase, and if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate that, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.